As you listen, perhaps you already begin to wonder how easily your mind can absorb truths it's always knew, but had somehow forgotten. Because you see, sometimes a person thinks they're just who they've been, a name, a face, a history, a set of stories. But those stories, they're just filters, and filters can be cleaned or swapped or removed entirely. And perhaps now, or maybe a little later, you can begin to notice that every thought, every belief, every twitch of energy is simply a door into another room in your internal palace. Now imagine a spiral staircase not going up, not going down, but moving inward into the cathedral of your own potential. Because transformation doesn't happen somewhere else. It happens within, and it happens now. And now becomes the moment where beliefs shift. And beliefs shift because the old has dissolved, and the new is already true. You're just remembering. There was a time when you believed walking was impossible, until you just walked. What if believing in mastery, in genius, in power is just like learning to walk? So now you're stepping through models. See the soul, that infinite flame inside, untouched by trauma, unaffected by doubt, always whole, always powerful, always free. You're not the pain. You're the presence behind the pain. And behind that presence, a pattern. And behind that pattern, pure possibility. Feel the essence of who you truly are now. Because when you see yourself as soul, everything else becomes a role. And roles can be played. Roles can be changed, and you can direct the entire play. Now, step sideways into a different room. This time, you see, a system, like an ancient machine, a belief engine, spinning stories. I'm not enough. I can't change. It's just how I am. You're the clever explorer. You see the code. You see the script. And better yet, you know how to rewrite it. Like lines of code in an old game, just beneath the surface, just waiting for a skilled developer to type. Delete limits. Install confidence.exe. Run transformational loop. What if every belief, even the old painful ones, were just placeholders waiting to be replaced? And now you remember, you're the one writing the rules, and changing the rules, and breaking the rules. Because transformation is the game where changing the game is the game. Let's wander further. Now imagine an orchestra of emotions: fear, joy, frustration, peace. But you're no longer a passenger. You're the conductor. You learn the sound of each emotional instrument. Anger is the trumpet. It calls for boundaries. Sadness is the cello. It mourns what's past. Joy is the violin. It sings of the now. And the beauty of it all, you choose the score, you choose the tempo, you choose the silence. Feel the freedom of being able to conduct your state now. Because emotions aren't enemies, they're messages. When you decode the message, you gain the mission. And so you feel it now, that rising power in your chest, the knowing that I'm no longer reacting, I'm responding, I'm commanding, I'm aligned. And now you enter the control room. It looks like language. It feels like structure. It is the interface. Every word you use, every sentence you think, is a line of code. So what if, instead of saying I can't, you say, I used to think I couldn't, but now I'm discovering how. That's sleight of mouth, that's reframing, that's installation, right here, right now. You were never stuck. You were running an old subroutine. Now run a new one. I'm possibility, I'm change, I'm momentum. My beliefs shape my reality. My reality bends to my beliefs. My state is mine. My identity is chosen. My power is absolute. Say them, whisper them, think them. But more importantly, be them. Because this isn't about learning something new. This is about remembering what's always been true. You are spirit. You are structure. You're emotion. You're belief. You're none of them. You're all of them. You're the one who moves between them all. You don't find genius, you remember it. You don't force transformation, you activate it. You don't follow reality, you frame it, and now, or maybe in a moment, you realize every step you take from this moment on, it's a step taken by the new you, the installed you, the version who already knows how to move between models, break patterns, anchor power, guide with rapport, feel emotions, rewrite code and rise. You're the artist of identity, the coder of consciousness, the magician of models.